right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Dave and Joe Liberty Stand. We're back once more with Levi.
And we're going to have fun with him today.
Yeah, what were we just talking about?
I don't know if you guys remember, if you actually saw the show with two very beautiful girls that were very young. They were millennials.
It was Dave and Levi.
Oh,
sorry.
Very cute.
They had wigs on.
Back in the I need a wig. Back in the Mosey Main Street on the street.
When was that? In July?
It might have been me.
I think it was July.
I was there. It might have been me.
But it was our old friend Cecily and Rihanna.
Wearing a wig.
And we were asking them if they what they thought about presidential candidates and if they were following anyone who they liked. And we thought, you know what, we haven't done it. It's timely. It's still going on. It's very important. So we thought, hey, this guy's in the same generation. Let's ask Levi what he thinks about the candidates running and his opinion on the whole thing. Go crazy.
All right, this is where I struggle. This is I have trouble with this area, I guess. I'll start off by saying, like in terms of what interests me and what I pay attention to, because that's what I want to pay attention to. I really kind of don't at all pay attention. In fact, I really ignore most of the time.
When it comes down to it, right?
The whole political spectrum. I tend to. I'm just so tired of it, and I think
because is it like a hopeless thing? Do you
Well,
feel
because there's so much porn online.
Well, I mean, maybe.
That's a joke. Come on, people laugh.
Well, I don't know. It all ties in. I would agree with that. But
don't let him distract you.
Get used to it.
Too late. He said too late.
I tend to ignore the whole political spectrum because I'll say to you what I said to them earlier. I'm quoting Steve Quayle. There's no political answer to a spiritual problem. Mm-hmm. I think that's what we're facing today. I'm all about recognizing. I'm all about recognizing what's really going on, taking a closer look at this thing called life, what we're going through collectively as the human race. You know, what we're all faced with. And I tend to think that, I don't know.
It doesn't, are you saying you don't feel like...
Well, I'm kind of having trouble with this because I feel like it is, you know, like I said, I have trouble answering this question because I think it's important to be an individual and to believe in what you believe in, to stand for, you know, stand with what you stand for. And so for me to say that you shouldn't vote or that it's pointless to vote,
right?
That's, you know, not like me to say something like that. However, I guess you could say that I tend to be a little bit cynical in terms of I feel like it's so corrupt nowadays.
Right.
That's what turns me away from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like
knowing all this that you just
I know
said,
what to expect.
I get this. I get this. It has been a crap sandwich. Actually, you're 22, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, most of your life it's been crap.
No, he's 23 now. That last show he was 22.
It seems like that, doesn't it? But anyway, no, actually, this is kind of fun.
Yeah,
it's been rolling right along.
He's changed a lot, hasn't he?
No, here's my question to you. I understand why you're the way you are. I understand why you feel that way, and believe you me, I do too. And a lot of people are angry with me because I said if it's not like 3 candidates, there's like 3, maybe 4 candidates, maybe. That's a stretch, maybe. If they're not up there in the running,
oh yeah,
I'll go vote for my local people, but I'm not voting for president because I'm not going to vote for somebody that's taking this ship down. Everybody, well, they're going to be better than Hillary. Well, so what? I'm not going to be responsible for the vote that takes us down slower than Hillary. You know what? If I don't want to limp away from this, take that thing down hard. I want to go down. I don't want to. I don't want to limp.
Don't make the pain last. Right?
The faster we go down and it all goes to hell.
Right.
The faster
we get
back up.
Maybe, yeah.
And right. I don't want us to limp along anymore. If I can't
Right.
vote for somebody that's real, for somebody, like you said, somebody that believes in God, for somebody that believes in the founding of the Constitution, which
Right.
is our rights given by God.
Constitutionalist, right?
If they're not like that, I'm not voting for them, and I'm not. Now,
With that being
have
said,
you watched enough of candidates to think maybe this person's like that? Maybe I feel this person might be that guy or gal or whatever. Have you?
Yeah.
That's my question for you. And who and why?
Well, I think there are a handful of candidates that are saying things that I would agree with. But I just go back to who's telling them to say that, you know? Or is that really how they feel? And if they were president, would they really hold true to these, values that they're saying that they, would hold true to? Like, maybe somebody says that they believe in this, and this is what they're going to try and do all through their campaigning process, and then they get elected president, and then the people controlling the presidency say, hey, buddy, we know this is how you got elected. We know this is what you said leading up to this moment, but this is how it is, and that's just not going to happen. And I feel like that lines up with everything
All right,
we've
you're
seen
avoiding
thus far.
a specific individual.
All right. I'm just saying, we've seen it all throughout history. A president
Is there
saying that
anyone
they're going
right
to do
now
this.
that you
Right.
kind of
And then-
sort of pray that this is the real person? This is the real deal. I kind of believe this person.
Yeah, I'm a Christian, so anybody who believes in the Bible, I'm gonna, agree with that person.
Well,
a lot
they
of
all
times.
say
not
that.
not always.
To some level, they all say that. Who? Here's my observation of what you've said. You're not putting enough homework into this.
Quite possibly.
And believe you me, and it's not an exciting life, people. Trust me. But I live in the Dave Cave, and I got no girlfriend or something.
we're in the
to
Dave
do.
Cave, so he's
But,
not alone.
I pay attention to this hours and hours and hours a day. Ask Joe, and pretty soon Levi will attest to this too. The more he gets to know me, he'll understand this is my life. It's a sad one, but everybody needs to be somebody. But
You need to inform the rest of us.
I live this crap, and I pay attention to this, and I know every single one of the candidates very well.
Yeah.
But
But do you?
I do. Well, they have a record.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And the problem with the ones that aren't, and guys, I get it. I know why you don't want the regular professional politicians, because we're all tired of them. And like he said, they're all, they're all liars, and they always screwed us every time. But I swear to God, look at Ted Cruz, okay? And I'm saying this, yes, he's my guy, full disclosure. I love Ted Cruz. But look what he's done. He's been peeing in the faces of everybody in Washington since he got there. That's why the Republican Party hates his guts, and he's a Republican. That's why I want that guy, because he is a constitutionalist. I mean, there are ways to look up these people and know their background and know if they're solid people or not.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, everybody loves him because he's funny, and he is. He's fun. He is fun. He says the right things.
Exactly.
But if you go back and you look at him 2 years ago, look at him 5 years ago, look at him 10 years ago, the guy is a chameleon, and he just changes depending on what suits Donald Trump at this moment. Okay.
And literally, what suits him? What suit does he have on?
There you go. He's a chameleon. He just changes into that color right there.
Yep.
But anyway,
He hasn't changed his hair.
well, God's been doing that for him. But just like mine, I can't.
Stress, worry.
You didn't change anything. Start with that.
But
So who's going back to your question to Levi? Kind of who stands out in the top 2 or 3?
I think what I've got from what
He
said
doesn't
so
want
far,
to name them, does he?
he needs to do some homework. Is what I'm thinking. He doesn't.
Yeah,
know
that's
really.
what we
I
need to
do
keep in
too.
mind here is that this isn't what is most important to me. So I'm probably not.
But
the
it
best
really
person
should
to
be.
ask.
Like I said, it's very important.
Well,
and
he says that to me, though,
No,
too.
Levi made a great
Seriously.
point earlier about how we should. It's not going to be from the government, but it's still important because guess what? They're the ones that have the drones. They're the ones that have control the army. They're the ones that can control what we pay them or not.
Swatted you.
Or SWAT, yes.
Yeah, he uses that a lot. If you
And believe you me, you are going to.
we're gonna
probably
be
a victim
we're gonna be
of
all
that.
sitting here with no heads one day, and in front of the camera.
Oh, they're the.
Yeah,
Well,
there they are. There they
those
come.
are better looking
Could you
dudes right
im-
now.
could
They don't
you
have their
imagine-
heads.
Could you imagine sitting here and there's a guys coming down? We're sitting here. And that's about a year down the road. Well,
Yeah.
because
Well,
the
depending
thing,
on what a
Well,
good job Levi
hey,
does on
to
how
wrap-
boosting our
it's
ratings.
up to
for
me.
us.
to wrap this
Uh-uh.
present up for you guys, I think we want to encourage you to participate in government and voting, and also to listen to me. Like Dave said, we'll try to post things about the candidates. I post stuff about Ben Carson, Ted
Well,
Cruz.
isn't that what he's here for now? We don't have to.
Yeah.
We're going to tell Levi, get
Here's
on
a-
this. This is
all right.
what we want.
Let me just say this. Let
Okay.
me just say this real quick. Vote for whoever you want for.
Yeah.
But that person is not going to be there forever.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
So I want you to focus more on eternity.
Right.
Who are you going to vote for to rule eternity? Vote for Jesus.
Amen.
That's who you want in power.
Well, you don't have to vote for
At
him.
the
He's
end of
already. He's
You have
already.
to either
Yeah,
you
he-
choose accept his way.
he wins. He
Yeah.
wins. That's what we know as Christians.
Every knee will bow and every tongue confess that.
yeah, Jesus is Lord.
Yep. Amen.
Yeah, there's no voting.
Well, you guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Thanks for coming, tuning in, and we'll see you soon. All right. God
It's been
bless you.
Great fun, man. See you on
Bye
the next one.
bye.